Here's just a really quick snack idea. I already had my dinner of rice, but it was a kind of smaller one, so I decided to eat a little bit more. I had a $10 off coupon for Meijer. I usually go to Jewel Osco here in the Midwest. Those are kind of and Walmart. Those are like three bigger like stores, grocery stores. So this is zucchini from my garden. I'm just boiling it, and then I got some tomato puree. Just kind of spooning it on there, just kind of dipping it in there. Very low sodium. It's very good. Also using some onion powder. And the reason I mention Meijer is that I have been looking everywhere, kind of. Like everywhere I go, I look to see if they have this root called Yuca. It's called Yuca in South America, Latin America, probably Mexico. It's called Yuca. Y-U-C-A. In English, I think it's got two C's. But I'm telling you, it's better than potatoes. It's chewier. It's really, really good. And that's kind of like when I was in Colombia, when I was living in Colombia with my buddy, his mom would always make a soup, like, with dinner. And one of my favorite soups was with yuca. It's just, the texture is just unbelievably good. Really, it's like potato. It reminds me of a potato, but better. It just is chewier and just, so good. So if you can, this is from Costa Rica. I wish I had a picture of what it looks like, but it's basically a root. That's, it's a root, and it came with a bunch of wax on it, so you gotta peel it, and then you can boil it, you can bake it, you can probably steam it. But the thing with yuca is it takes a very long time to cook. Not very long, but it takes a little longer than potatoes even. So, all right, there's an idea, I guess. I'm just kind of slowly seeing which ones are ready, taking them out and pouring a little bit of tomato puree on them, because I love me some tomato puree. It's just delicious. It's better than ketchup. It's so much better than ketchup, and it's less sodium. It's better for you. It's good. Do a little onion powder. I like onion. I like the flavor of onion. I like the flavor of garlic. So, yeah. Hot. Ow. Too hot. Alright, just an idea. I'll probably, I could eat the yuca by itself with a little pepper and maybe a little onion powder on it. I don't probably need this, but you could use this, or you could use, honestly, you don't need anything to make yuca taste better. It automatically tastes awesome. Alright guys, thanks for watching. May your dates always be dank. Alright, so it's ready. I cannot wait. I haven't had this, honestly. I haven't had this since I was last in Venezuela, I think. So it might have even been 2 times ago. So either December, 9 months ago, or let's think, or even 6 months before that. So who knows? But it's good. Let me tell you, it's good. A little bit of tomato puree on it, onion powder, black pepper, and you're good to go. Alright, hey guys, today was the 3rd day of school, and if you can hear me, I sound kind of sick, and I feel kind of sick. So I don't know if I got sick from one of my students. My brother has been sick, so I spent a couple days with him. Not a couple days with him, but like a couple days I was around him, so excuse me. So I wanted to do this video because I basically, today after school, today I'm probably going to be 100% raw. Might have a couple sweet potatoes later, boiled or baked sweet potatoes, but I've been raw all day. I just have not been feeling very well. My brother was sick, and so I'm thinking it was either him or my students. But I wanted to share with you this drink that I make when I get sick, when I get this little respiratory sinus kind of thing going on. And it seems to help me get over it, in a day or 2, 3 tops usually. So basically what this is I go by that Lakewood organic pineapple juice. I drink a couple sips of that. I pour the rest of that into a blender. So about 3/4 of that I throw into the blender. A bulb of garlic, except that this time I did like a 3/4 of a bulb. Get fresh ginger, probably about the size of your thumb. Chop off the side. Chop off. Basically, you peel it. I don't have a peel. I don't have a peeler exactly, so I use a knife. Cut off all around it. What else? 6 lemons. So the juice from 6 lemons. Make sure you get the seeds out. All goes in the blender. A touch of cayenne pepper, and it calls for honey, but since I'm a vegan, I don't eat honey, so I omitted the honey. He probably sees a squirrel. And you know, I've been doing this probably every time I get sick for probably 2 years, and it helps me get over being sick pretty quickly. So last night was unbearable. Like, couldn't go to sleep. I mean, I finally got like probably 6 hours of sleep, but like nose running all day today. You know, I was even thinking in my head like, man, I just want to take like a NyQuil when I get home and knock out. But I don't think I'm going to do that because it kind of goes against, like, okay, for me, I try to do things naturally, like natural medicine, food, diet. You know, if I break my leg, yes, I'm going to go to the hospital. Of course, I'm going to go to the hospital. But pharmaceutical drugs just freak me out because there's statistics out there that, you know, more people die from side effects of legal drugs than people die from illegal drugs. That just baffles me. So basically, excuse me, garlic's coming back up. More people are being prescribed medicine by a doctor, and that's killing them, than are dying from illegal drug use. I believe that's true. You know, I'm pretty sure I've seen that quote, that statistic. So yeah, this is actually pretty good. I don't mind drinking it, but just not feeling well today. So, yeah, like this video, subscribe, comment. What else do you do? I also bought some organic echinacea, caffeine-free tea. That's also something I do at night, or especially when I get sick around wintertime, because it gets cold here. And tea is nice to have when you're sick at night. So I might have a cup of tea later. It's decaffeinated, or it's naturally caffeine-free. I'm about to go for a big walk, because I think another thing is people just sit around all day when they're sick and they don't do shit. But the thing is, yes, sometimes your body needs that. But I get stir crazy sometimes, and I need to be outside. Like, I feel like if I don't go outside every couple hours, I just, like, what am I doing? Just sitting in this house? Like, you know what I mean? So, anyway, I don't want to drag this video on too much longer. But I'm hoping I get better so I don't feel like crap. And one thing I will say is, since I've been a vegan, since I've been doing this 80-10-10 vegan, raw till 4 kind of style, I've been sick a lot less. You know, this is the second time I've been sick in almost a year, in 10 months. Normally, on a standard American diet, I used to get sick every season, sometimes even more. Like, being a school teacher, you get sick more because you got sick kids running around, And if your immune system, if your defenses aren't really built up, then you're more susceptible to that. So, all right, well, I'm going to take him out because I think he's going crazy. He wants to eat a squirrel. So, see you guys later. May your dates always be dank.